Bearded Goof, smash! What's up, ladies and gentlemen, tutors of all ages? Welcome back to a video game review. I mean, we've done lots of reviews before, but I just figured we'd change the intro for this one. Today, Shrii, we are going to take a look at Palia. Now, Shrii, would you like to talk about Palia a little bit for us, please?
Sure, I can talk about Palia a little bit for us, Semilot.
Okay.
So, when you start the game, you create your character, and then you, like, sort of materialize in these ruins. And you meet a archaeologist who's trying to figure stuff out. And she's not human. And then you learn all about how there's this race of people here that aren't humans, and they think that humans are like ancient peoples who used to live here, but all of a sudden there's all kinds of humans spawning in these ruins. And so then they send you to the city, and you gotta talk to people. And then you talk to this one guy who's like in charge, and he kind of sends you off to a plot of land that's like on the edge of the city. And then he's like, here, take this plot of land and you can live here. And then you put your tent down. And then you clean it up a little bit. You know, there's trees to chop and rocks to break. Just kind of like Stardew Valley. You know? But, you know, not exactly like Stardew Valley, but pretty much the same thing. And then you end up building your house, and you have all these, like, stuff you can do there. You can plant crops there. You can do all kinds of stuff. And that's how it starts.
Cool. So, as she was saying, you can plant crops, you can customize your house. Actually, one of the things I want to say before I continue is, guys, this game is totally free. And Shrii and I are going to put some referral codes in the description of this video. So if you guys want to check this game out, you can click on those referral codes. And I think you guys can end up getting your own referral codes. And it's very cool. You get some real rewards. I mean, there's nothing really too over the top, but it's pretty cool. This game is a lot of fun, and there's a lot of things to talk about. There's also character customization. Unfortunately, I am the bearded goof, but I couldn't put a beard on my character. There's no beards. And from what I know, or at least what I've remembered anyways, is that this game was created by some developers that used to be Blizzard developers who worked on World of Warcraft. So you're going to notice a lot of similarities between World of Warcraft and this game. Like some of the buttons that you can use, like quick, what is it, like quick, what do they call those? Action, quick, I can't remember. Yeah, like some of the quick cuts or what, I don't know what they're called. But you can do like monthlies or weeklies or dailies or something like that. And then there's, oh, what else? Goodness, there's professions. So Shree's going to tell you about the professions as well. But there's, yeah, I'm going to show you guys the character customization here. So you get to end up making these clothes things, or these clothes, this wardrobe. That's what it is. You create this wardrobe, which allows you to go in and change what your character looks like at any point in time. There's a lot of different hairstyles. A lot of them I wouldn't even find myself using, but I ended up choosing one that kind of looked like Shikamaru. So, if you guys don't know who that is, that's Naruto. And yeah, you can choose glasses, you can choose hats, tops, pants. You can't choose your boots, unfortunately, but they're kind of like on the menu of chosen things here. And then you can put makeup on if you really want to put makeup on. And then again, there are gliders, which are really fun. Oh, wow, I didn't realize it did that. And you can get some that, this one I think is the Choppa glider, which is unlockable by referral codes. And then you've got a store. Now this is where you can spend real money if you want. You can get some special costumes, which is really, really cool. So they've got some like sort of druidish kind of things, very, very strange looking. I don't know, I've seen a few people run around in these, and you can pick a style, and then you can pick the color that you want. Now, one of the ones I've got my eyes on is this right here. I think it's the third one. Yeah, the third one. And it's like, sort of like a fox or something. I can't remember what they call it. The Choppa, I think, is called the Choppa. So you can buy those with real money. And so far, this is all that's available because the game was literally just released, I think, a few days ago. And so they still have quite a bit to add, I'm sure, because I imagine it's still kind of like early access. Right now, there's only 2 playable provinces, and it's a lot like let's see, Tales of Portia, where you can, you know, kind of build these things like smelters, and you can, you know, just build crafters. There's like a sawmill, and each of these, which is really cool, is they have an upgrade to the tables, which allows you to craft things faster and things like that. There's a repair station for your tools and lots of decorative items. Now you can also expand your plot as well. Like I'm gonna hit G here, or Control. Now the stuff with the swirl or I don't even know what the angled lines there is the stuff that I don't own yet, and what's been kind of open outside of that is what I have bought. So I can expand this, and all I have to do is just, I think you can pick this up. Yeah, I can pick it up, and now if I want, I can put it down. I have the tips put in because, you know, I still am unsure. Oh, wow, don't have enough fence posts. Okay, so there we go. I can just extend it, and then if I want to make some more, I can do that too. Other thing, it's kind of like Animal Crossing, where if you catch a fish or something, you can put it on display. So that's pretty neat as well. And you can get all these decorative items that you want. And let's see. The map isn't very big, but you can have your friends come, which is, you know, my friends right here. You can visit their farm, and they can visit your farm. You have the option when you go into your H settings on your farm. So you hit H, and then you can go up and you can see this little cogwheel up here. And you can choose, you know, who can do what, and there's not a whole lot. Like I think they can only move things. They can help you water your plants, but they can't place new things, and they can't craft things, which is kind of annoying. Now you see these squares here. This is what I was talking about. You go down and you buy these things called writs, and basically when you buy each of these writs with, I think, reputation, you can unlock and increase your plot that you own, and then you can do whatever you want with that stuff. You can cut down the trees, and you can place new things. You can put your fence down. You can make your crops bigger. There's also an option on the side here where you can drop in a tree depending on how many you have. Like you have to have the item itself in order to place them, which are seeds and I guess bugs. I don't know why you would want to put a bug down. I don't see why they... I don't know. It seems a little silly. And then there's categories here as well, which is pretty cool. Now I'm going to show you the work table just to give you an idea of how it looks with the menu and the user interface. Oh, this is the sawmill. So you have to buy pattern. Oh, wait, no, this is more Shree's conversation here. So you remember that, Shree. You got to buy the patterns to do that stuff. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Were you... What? You just disappeared. Were you in my plot?
I am your plot. I am in your plot.
You are my plot. Yeah, just wait a minute. So, this is the crafting table right here. This is where you can craft all kinds of things. You can have it in all categories. You can do the decor. And as you craft something, you unlock new recipes. You can go and buy recipes, which is pretty cool. The tools, here's all the tools that you can make. You start off with, I think, a regular bow, and then you upgrade to a standard bow, and then a fine bow. And then, you know, once you've unlocked the other recipes, it's pretty cool. And then over here, in this last tab, you have more crafting tables, which I still need to actually make some of these. The mixing station, prep station for cooking, because there's like a bunch of recipes you can do. The next thing is the tool wheel. So you have a tool wheel here that you can swap out. And each of these, again, is upgradable. And there's an option that, like, say, when you pick the bow, you can choose the ammunition you want to fire. There's fishing. There's a lot of professions, and we'll try and cover that in this video. There's going to be a lot of stuff. Are you... What? Why are you doing? Actually, I want to show them this right now, actually. Come here. Here's your little pond where you can go and grab stuff. There's actually another big body of water on your own plot where you can do fishing, which is pretty cool. So, you know what? I'm going to show you guys the fishing right now since we're sitting here. And just like Warcraft, there's these little pools of fish. Though, you know what? This is your topic, Shree. You better talk about this.
So, fishing is, I mean, they put their own take on it. But, yeah, You basically wait until, you know, it plops into the water, and then you just gotta follow the fishy until he's in your pocket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what do you mean by follow?
Like you make the mouse go back and forth. Woo!
Yeah, and you can do it like my face, where I just wiggle back and forth really fast. I find it works best.
But and you level up the more you do it. Like right now I'm at level 3. I think Goof's at more than that probably.
My fishing is level 4.
And then yeah, you can, like, there's different times of day, and so I think you catch different fish depending on what time of day it is, depending on where you're fishing at, like if you're fishing in the river or the ocean, or if you're fishing with worms on your pole versus without worms, and there's probably better bait that I don't have yet. Yeah, and there's lots of different kinds of fish that you can catch.
And I just want to point out how much I absolutely love that when you're seeding, like planting your plants here, that you literally just chuck the seeds. You just throw them all over the place, and it somehow miraculously lands in the spot that you've chosen. It's amazing.
Yeah, this is another one called gardening, and you get I think you basically get points by like harvesting the crops. I'm not sure what all gives you points.
It's like Stardew Valley.
Yeah. But the crops are very interesting because if you look at each different one, like the tomatoes, you get a couple harvests from the tomatoes. But if you plant tomatoes by other things, they kind of keep them watered.
Oh, really?
So you don't have to water them. And onions, I think if you plant onions by other thing, they keep them from getting weeds.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like wheat. If you plant wheat by other things, it boosts the quality of all the crops, I think. So each one of them's got its own thing that it does.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool.
Also tell them about this too. So, like Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon, there's a shipping bin on your property, and you can just drop stuff into it, and it tells you how much you're actually going to make, which is pretty cool. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a hint. Best way I've found to make money so far from the beginning was hunting. Sell the hides, sell the meat. I think if you cook the meat, it increases the value. Now, you don't lose anything. Like, it doesn't cost anything to cook it. Basically, here, I'm going to show you right now. Oh, I can't, actually. Or can I? Do I have any spare meat? Do you have any meat, Shrii?
I do. It's in my boxes. I can put it on the... Do you want me to put it on the grill?
Yeah. So, all you do is you go in there, and then you pick... Oh, wait, hang on. I can grill some oysters. So, there's also an option here to use quality ingredients, which you can get star quality food or meats, and you can use that to cook. So I'm just going to take this. You go down to the section here that says ready to craft. You stick it on there, and it crafts. And it just goes by a timer, and this is where you get your energy. So at the top left corner of my screen right now, you can see there's an empty meter. So that means I need to eat. So you'd basically just highlight it, and you right-click, or is it right-click? Yeah, right-click it, and it generates focus. This doesn't mean that you can't do anything if you run out of energy. Like, you can still chop trees and things like that. You can still hunt. But I don't know what the difference is, to be honest. I think maybe it, like, increases your proficiency or something. I don't know.
That's what I'm kind of thinking. Like, it just makes everything, like, better when you do it or something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Now, Shrii, how about we take them out into the map?
Sure.
All right, jump cut. All right, so we've just exited our property, and I want to just repeat, this game is totally and completely free. The only way that you need to spend money is if you want to buy some customized options, which I think is absolutely awesome because it gives you the chance to play the game in full. Oh, hey. Oh, yes, there's even emotes. There's waves. Okay. And what else we got here? There's point. You. There's laugh. There's, I don't know what this is, but he's like, what? Oh, I can't do it anymore. There's a timer. All right, so there's clapping. So if you want to cheer somebody on after they've caught a fish, there's like, shocked. There's a whole bunch. You guys can go through them. There's another, I think there's even a way to swap out emotes. I don't know if you can unlock emotes. The map is pretty large too, so this is one province right here. And it does take a little bit of time to run across them. And now the second province, we'll have to take them in there as well. But the second province kind of looks different. It's got different trees. It's got like an ocean. It's pretty amazing. But as far as I know, there's only 2 provinces right now. And this is the town that we have here. And I'm kind of wondering, actually, when I see these rundown buildings, if eventually a quest will come along where you'll be able to fix them, upgrade them. I don't know.
I don't know, but here, come over here.
What?
For a second.
What do you mean?
Right here.
What?
One of the professions is mining. So you mine rocks and copper and stuff.
Yeah, there's a few that you can do. There's, I think, copper. There's iron. There's rocks. There's I think it's aberum or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I got some this morning. I found it up on like a peak in the other province, and I was like, "Oh, what's this?" And it's pretty. Oh, Shrii.
What?
Hunting profession.
Oh yeah, hunting.
So, you gonna talk about it?
Oh yeah. So there's these little guys called the chappas. It describes them as like an invasive species, so you're supposed to shoot them whenever you see them.
Oh, do it.
And they are everywhere. But the hunting is basically like you have a bow. You can upgrade your bow and get better arrows and stuff. But yeah, you just shoot them, and if you hit them, you get a bag of loot. And what's really cool is if we both were to shoot something and hit it like at the same time, like we could try to shoot that guy.
Oh, you want to try? I don't know. This might be a little hard.
It might.
So if you're gonna do this with a friend, it's pretty awesome because you can harvest stuff too, like trees and rocks and mines and deposits and stuff like that. For like if you do it at the exact same time. So you got to try and time it right though when you're hunting. So 1, 2, 3. Did you get a bag?
No, it looked like he ran away for me.
Oh, did it? Okay. Woohoo! Yeah. I got a bag and you didn't.
Yay. Yeah, but lots of times you both get bags because. And another thing I've noticed that when you're trying to shoot something and like you don't hit it or something like that, but you shoot close to it, and somebody else kills it, you still get loot.
Yeah, well, you have to hit it first, don't you?
No, I mean, like sometimes I feel like I get loot even if I don't hit stuff.
Really?
When I've been trying to hit it.
Oh, okay. Now, what about bugs? Here's a perfect example right here.
Yeah, that's another thing. Bug catching is its own skill. You get these little smoke bombs that you make or you buy, and then you throw it at the bug, confuses them, and then you can pick it up.
You pick it up, that's right.
Oh, my bug catching is now level 3.
Hey, good job. All right, now there's also these, Shrii.
Well, I was gonna say, like, you get more, like, you have higher level bugs, and so you have to craft higher level smoke bombs for them. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is what, foraging? Yep,
this is foraging. So your trees and whatnot count to foraging. Am I right, Shrii?
I don't know. Do they?
I don't know.
I would think that trees count for chopping.
Well, chopping here. We'll find out right now. So.
Okay.
The foraging is the same as picking, because the last thing I picked up, in the top left corner, you'll see there's a stack of wood. Now, that's what I had when I picked up that flower. So if I pick up the wood, so it does count as foraging as well.
Oh, cool.
And now there's lots of stores, and the cool thing is you can go into most buildings, although some you can't. But you can go into most buildings. There's a lot of NPCs with their own story, and you can talk to them. And you chat with them, you increase their friendship, you can give them gifts just like in Stardew Valley, and it gives you renown when you talk to them, and they offer you quests. Did he give you a quest after chatting with him, by the way?
Well, no, he didn't give me a quest, but he gave me a carrot, and he told me to give it to one of these guys, and I could ride him at some point.
What, really?
That's what he said.
Oh, I can't get over the fence, even though I'm...
But I don't see any of them here.
Clearly jumping. Are we at the farm already? Oh, wait, this is just one of the farms. Yeah, see, he gave me that, like, when I was at the other farm. There's a lot of stores. There's a lot of quests, too, guys. There's, like, tons of quests. There's so much to do in this game.
Oh, here, look.
What?
In the water.
Wait, the pool?
Yeah, there's a pool right here.
Yeah. So you see how there's pools there? It's like Warcraft. They're like, it's like a specific kind of fish, maybe, or it's like high-quality fish. I'm pretty sure it's high quality. Alright, so I'm going to take them up here because There's a lot to show you guys. They have these cash registers that you can sometimes access if they're not at the store. As you can see, this one is not like accessible. And then this one over here, because this guy is here, standing right behind there, you can access his store. You can buy food. Wow, the food is expensive. And then also there is a forge. This one I think you can access 24/7, even though, like, even if the character is not there. So you can buy materials if you need to, which is very, very cool. Hi, Nummer. And then, yeah, it's just so much stuff. There's a bank. I think this is the property thing here. So if you wanted to expand your house, you can. You can add a medium room, small room. You get to pick where the placement goes too. And these are the stuff with the thing and the sections and the prices. There you go. That's what I meant, prices. And the thing I'm kind of curious about is a harvester house or a harvest house. I wonder if it's so it's the main entrance to your home. Interesting. It's going to be really neat to see. What?
That is interesting.
It's going to be really neat to see where this goes, because they got, like, there's some really cool houses, and we're going to show you some of those. So that's the inn right there. Then there's, like, oh goodness, there's like there's no barber, but there's a clothing shop. There's this right here where you get all your seeds and your bag upgrades. And the next one, 50,000. Oh my goodness. The next upgrade is 50,000, Shrii.
Oh.
Oh my, oh my.
It's gonna be a while.
What?
It's gonna be a while.
It's gonna be a while. So there's also this too, the lucky box. So the lucky box, every now and then, Zuki or Zeki here will send you a coin that you can come and you put it in this box and you get a random reward. Now, Shrii, let's see, what else have we left out so far?
We haven't talked about quests, really.
We haven't talked about quests? Would you like to talk about quests?
Sure. I mean, the quests are kind of standard. I mean, you talk to people, they tell you to do things, and it shows up on the right-hand side of your screen. And then, but they're pretty simple, like pretty easy. Like, you get quests to upgrade your skills, and you get quests to talk to people, and like some of the quests are plant a crop and harvest it, you know. And so it's pretty standard, I think. I haven't found anything new as far as the quests go yet.
Oh, there's something else you can hunt. Now, these are the guys that I usually go for, because the stuff that they drop sells for a lot if you get it in stacks.
So, do you remember what those guys are called?
These guys? Yes, if you look at the hide, it says they're Cernuks.
Oh, Cernuks.
Cernuks. Yep. And there's something else, guys. Every now and then you'll find a chest hidden somewhere in the world. And they're all hidden in these really neat spots, and these little nooks and crannies and little caves and holes in the ground and stuff like that, or on top of buildings. And they've got rewards in them, which are kind of like materials, maybe sometimes things that you aren't able to find, and rare items and things like that. There's also different quality hides, there's different quality animals, there's different quality, different quality food, different quality plants. And is this you need a key to enter? They won't let us in. Dude. And there's such a cool backstory. Like, you're trying to find out where all the humans went, why all the humans disappeared, and it's just really neat. So next thing we're going to do, Shrii, I think it's about time to take him into the other province.
Oh, okay, good idea.
Yeah, so we'll do a jump cut. So every now and then you get mails here, and they'll send you like a nice gift sometimes. They'll give you some tips, or they will say, come and see me, I've got a new recipe for you. It's really, really neat, and I just absolutely love this game. This game is so much fun. I'm waiting at the gate, just practicing my baseball swing.
Oh, baseball.
Okay, so now we are in the other province. Are you out of the loading screen yet, Shrii?
Yep, I am.
Are you? Okay. And in this province, you find different bugs. You find pretty much much same animals though, but like different quality of them. I think like they're higher level. I think, and they give you a little, maybe a little bit extra reward for getting them. There's different deposits. There's still rocks. Like up here, I think is an iron one. As I look out of the corner of my eye socket.
This is an iron right here.
Yeah, this one is too. And then there's something else. I can't remember the name of it. I'm going to take a stab in the dark. I think it's Bellarium or something like that. Or Bellium or something like that. I can't remember. Oh, but come here. We should give him a good example. Did we show this already? Oh, yeah, we did. Where if you both people... Oh, whack it. Then both of us get some. Yep. And there's mines as well. What else is there? We're going to go down to the ocean because it's like...
I always consider this as the beach province because they have the beaches with all the crabs and the clams and stuff.
Yeah, and all the animals in this are so cute.
They are.
They're very, very cute. And you know what? Something else I've noticed, guys? The community in this game so far has been like spot on. They're so friendly. They're so much fun to play with. They're fun to talk to. Everybody's incredibly helpful. So... one of the things that I actually like about this game is they have tips on every loading screen, and one of the things that they say, which you'd get a lot of you'd get a lot of trouble in a lot of MMOs for asking questions because you don't know. They say, "Oh, go look online, go do this, go do that," and they don't help you, right? It could be a quick fix. Yeah. But people in the community in this game, they are awesome. Like every time somebody has a question, they answer it politely, that's straight to the point, and it's very nice. And I think one of the reasons is this game is so mellow. It's so chill and so fun to play. I've actually found it a bit addictive, which I've had to pull myself away from the computer from playing it. And right now there's only 2 provinces. There's only 2. 3. As far as I know, there's only 2. There's little instances though. Like there's little instances you go in and you're by yourself, but it's like nothing is really impossible. And if you can't figure it out, you just ask somebody and they tell you. And it's so neat, this province. I absolutely love it. It's such
and you know, like I should probably mention that it's a little bit like Stardew Valley and the community center with the bins you gotta fulfill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because we're on a part of the quest line where it's just we can't progress further until we gather like these 17 different items.
17. Oh yeah, the puzzles and stuff. Oh, yeah. Those are cool. I thought I was gonna really suffer on those puzzles, but it wasn't too bad. There's also things like this. These sort of I don't know what they are, but they're magical trees where you get like a type of wood. It's like a purple wood, I think, from chopping it down. Now, they regenerate, which makes it really difficult. I don't actually have an axe that's upgraded enough to grab this, but there are some trees in the other province which are smaller and easier to get. And if you get a group of people helping you chop, it actually beats the regeneration rate, which is pretty cool. Where are you going?
Down here.
Oh, something else I want to show you guys. You can't swim. So when you land in water, they teleport you back to the shore or where you jumped off of.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying.
If you're only in water for like 1 or 2 seconds and you get out of water, then you don't teleport.
Yeah. So now what I'd like to say, Shrii, is I would like to ask you, is there anything you would like to see changed in this? Is there something you'd like to see added or changed?
I mean, okay. I suppose I can't really think of anything.
Really?
I mean, okay. I think this game is pretty good just how it is.
I do. I agree. I think it's an amazing game. However, when I look at a video game, I think to myself, what could they do to make it better? And so what I'd like to see is I would like to see pets, because there's NPCs in here that have pets and they're just awesome. And I'd like to see mounts. I'd love to see mounts because there's a lot of running to do. A lot. Tons. Oh, something else. These oysters that we collect. Like Warcraft, you can open them and they have a chance to have a pearl, which is very cool. Mm-hmm. And there's not really a whole lot left to talk about as of yet, but I'm going to do a jump cut because I found this really cool house that I really want to show you guys, and I really want to show Shrii because she hasn't seen it yet, I don't think. very cool.
Okay.
So, jump cut! Another quick thing I should probably mention, because Shrii actually just reminded me. I know I showed it a little bit earlier, but I didn't say you can do it. I didn't describe it. But if you walk up to or jump towards a wall, you can climb it. You can't climb all of them, but you can climb most of them.
Yeah, I just thought that's pretty cool. So it makes it so you can go pretty much anywhere.
Yeah, which is also very cool. Just like your face. Alright, so the next thing I want to kind of show you guys before we go into this house is this is the second province right here, which is also quite big. It literally takes quite a while to run across these, and it's awesome. You're awesome, Shrii.
Oh, you're awesome too, Emerald.
Thanks, appreciate it. So this house, this is my favorite house here so far. Come here.
Wait, what?
What are you doing? Come here. Ready? Come on. So this is the entrance to this. I love this house.
Oh, this is cool.
It is very cool, isn't it? This is Tamala's house. And when I see this, it's like, oh, I want to decorate it like this. Because there's like a greenhouse window in here and everything.
Oh, nice.
It's just awesome. Totally awesome sauce.
Look at that.
Isn't it cool?
Can't go in there.
Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this, please let us know by leaving a big thumbs up. We greatly appreciate that. It takes a lot of work for these videos, and it helps the channel grow. We really, really thank you for that so very much. And if you didn't subscribe yet, you should click that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. Oh, yeah, we could wave goodbye.
Hey, goodbye, guys.
We love you guys. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye, bye.